Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Let's have some beer. What be going down, people of the world? Thank you so much for joining me for yet another Daily Drink vlog. My name is Redbeard. Y'all know my best friend Marcel over here.
What's up, world?
And for the beer of the today, Marcel has brought, in conjunction kind of with the Kentucky Bastard that he brought recently, the Café del Bastardo by Brook. This is the Kentucky Bastard aged on apparently a whole bunch of coffee beans.
Yeah, detour coffee. And...
Not a big fan of coffee over here,
No.
So we hope we can maybe make a fan of them or something like that. But yeah, we'll take a moment, get the wax off, and then we shall return for the pour. All right, wax has been removed. Actually came off of there really easy. I want to say a bit easier than the Kentucky Bastard did a while ago. But, gotta do what you gotta do. Let's crack her open and let's see.
Ho ho!
Bam! What we have got. Nice bit of smoke on the opening there.
Oh, it smells very coffee. I do not like coffee. I am not a fan.
Looks really nice though. Like, come on, that looks beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That super
And-
dark chocolatey looking head.
We have had coffee beer before. I believe Stack did a coffee beer.
That we did?
No, we've tried it. We tried it at the tap house in Sudbury when we went.
Oh, Hard Rock. Was it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Picture, and then we shall return. She is all of the dark, the blackness. All of the blackness. Yeah, there's literally no light at all coming through from... You've seen how stupid bright that thing is.
Oh yeah, it's like the sun.
I'm actually... There's a bit of coffee in the aroma, but not as much as I'd expect there to be. I'm getting more of the bourbon and the chocolate notes.
See, it's like fresh coffee grounds, not coffee.
Oh no, I know that smell too, and it's there, but it's not. Maybe because I don't dislike it like you, I'm not picking up on it, but lots of bourbon and lots of chocolate I'm getting in there. It smells really good.
And I'm fine with bourbon. I'm more than fine with bourbon.
Let's give her a shot, even though you already have. That's really nice. Again, not as much coffee as I would have expected. The back end, the bitterness, that's a coffee bitterness.
Yeah, so
But-
it's got a coffee back, but it's got a nice smooth start with the cacao and the well, that's not chocolate. It's
It's chocolatey though. It's like it's rich. It's like a mocha kind of. It's for like coffee mixed with chocolate.
see, but it's not sweet. It's bitter, like
Like off the start, there's a sweetness. It finishes bitter. Well, see this? These are two kind of different palates going on right here. I love this. I think this is absolutely amazing.
See, it's definitely not as bad as I initially anticipated it being.
It's a full, what the other 11 or 11.5?
11.7,
Something?
something like
It's
that.
a bit stronger than the Kentucky Bastard was, but not really anything to... They're pretty much the same in that respect. Water, malted barley, malted wheat, flaked barley, flaked oats, hops, yeast, demerit sugar, and detour coffee beans. Malts are pale ale, chocolate, dark chocolate, roasted barley, carafa special, 3, chocolate wheat, crystal, flaked barley, flaked wheat, flaked oats. I want to say it's pretty much the same. It's the exact same ingredients as the Kentucky Bastard, except with coffee.
Well, it is the Kentucky Bastard.
Yeah,
if you read
that's what I mean.
footnote.
Yeah. Café del Bastardo is the culmination of our friendship with Detour Coffee Company and our love of barrel-aged imperial stout. An infusion of whole coffee beans into our Kentucky Bastard barrels brings a new member to our Bastard family. This intensely aromatic beer displays bright coffee, bourbon, vanilla, and malty chocolate coffee notes, followed by warming alcohol. 70 IBUs. I'm not really getting that much bitterness out of it. But
See, I get the bitterness on the end, and it's the coffee bitter. The bourbon flavor, I'd really like to know, and it doesn't say, which is somewhat disappointing,
what's that?
where they're getting their bourbon barrels from.
That would be interesting.
Because they mentioned Detour Coffee.
Yeah.
but the bourbon, based on where that bourbon is it like a Dickel? Is it a Jack Daniels? Is it...
I imagine that they must have been using basically this. You'd think they wouldn't just switch this bourbon. You'd think they'd keep the same
supplier of bourbon barrels. But bourbon barrels are used, like Scotch is traditionally aged in bourbon barrels. It all depends on where you're getting them from. And specific Scotches get their bourbon barrels from one specific distillery. So I'm curious if Nickelbrook is getting their bourbon barrels from the same. Is it? It can't be Canadian, because bourbon is American whiskey. No. It has to do with the corn mash and how it's made.
The authority as far as my head goes on that shit.
I'm just curious, because it is a flavor profile. It's as much going to change the flavor of this beer as the Detour Coffee or any of the hops would.
One thing I did learn, somebody commented on the Kentucky Bastard video that we made, and he talked to the Nickelbrook brewer, and the reason apparently last year's was so much higher in alcohol was the bourbon barrels they used last year were a lot wetter, is what he said. So I guess more bourbon was left in it that soaked into the beer and brought up the alcohol.
It was like when I was talking about the barrel roller.
Makes sense, yeah. Makes sense.
That's how you can get that extra little kick.
This is just really, really nice. And been going on for about 13 minutes, so...
I think it was all set up and stuff.
Not that much, though. I don't know. Still a bit in there. We'll come back for drink number last. You know, I don't want to bore people too much. More than I already do. You know. This is possibly my favorite of the Nickelbrook Bastard lineup. I really, really like this beer.
I think the Winey Bastard's my favorite one. I like red wine though, and my opinion is it's by far in a way better. Because the Kentucky Bastard's like the source, and they just put the Kentucky Bastard in wine or coffee or whatever it is that they want.
The source. I like that.
Well, it's the root of all of those bastard beers.
The root of all bastards. Like, isn't the Bolshevik bastard the root though?
That would be the back root, but what they're putting into the wine barrel.
Yeah, okay, guys. Yeah, they
is the Kentucky.
Fair enough. Nickelbrook.com. Bring it to Nickelbrook.com. They're in Guelph, is it? Or Burlington? Don't do it all. That's close. Close. My God, man. I still gotta quickly here. Quickly. Ratings. Untapped. 4.17 out of 5. 1,771 ratings. That is easily up there with some of the highest overall ratings I've seen on Untapped. That is up there. Beer Advocate. 4.3 out of 5. 43 ratings. Again, damn high ratings. It's a sip number the last for you and drink number the last for me over here. And you couldn't do it either, eh? You were so close. Had to get that one swear that I have to go through the whole damn vlog to censor. Every time. So a lot of times I just edit the vlog and then kind of watch it myself afterwards and then
try to figure out where that is.
That happened, but good time. Anyway, holy crap. Nickelbrook, your Cafe del Bastardo rating from me, that's a 10 in my opinion. That is an absolutely phenomenal bottle of beer. Pricey, but
I think 9.5. It's better than the Kentucky this year.
Price wise? Isn't it like 12 something?
I don't know, like 13, almost 14, around the same price.
It's pricey, but it's in my opinion,
it's better than the Kentucky from this year.
It's worth it, but it's just it's an expensive beer.
I haven't tried the Curve this year, but it's better than Kentucky.
Good stuff. Your number?
9.5.
Nice.
It's not perfect. I haven't tried the Winey this year either. It might be better than all of those, but the Winey's a 10 for me.
Yeah, that does that come out after this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so when that comes out, we'll have another interesting experience with that one on my palate probably. Yeah. And that's gonna do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Marcel, for coming by. If you liked the video, thumbs up, always appreciated. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I go live and rage of video games. And if you got something to say to me or to him, comments, go in the box down below. Thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out!
Peace.
Messing up my flow. My flow.
I don't realize that you don't curse at all.
Oh, I say shit, but I'm trying to keep the fucking out. Get rid of the fucking. Unless I'm playing video games, because there's no. Well, even though like the whole monetization thing's happening, so I'm not gonna be monetized anymore, so it won't really matter. So fuckity fuck.